Again, hi UB2Bs, I'm down at Herb, our Talbot Express Motorhome, and I had a question from another YouTuber with regard to where the glow plug heater, diesel heater relay is, and I believe it's this one. That box there is a fuse, a high current fuse. I think that's the glow plug heater relay for the diesel engine, and this one I think is like a battery to battery relay. I think when it gets a voltage from the alternator, it operates this relay, which operates the fridge. I know it operates the fridge, and I assume the power that goes through here actually charges the leisure battery. And if I follow the wiring to where the air intake is, there's a yellow lead here. It should have an insulator on there, and that is the ignition wire for the alternator, and I think that's what triggers the relay. You see there's a yellow wire there, and it goes to there, and then that goes down to the alternator. So I hope this helps somebody, and today I'm going to have a look at see if any water's got in the van since I've been sealing it. It looks pretty good, and I'm going to have a look at this bumper. The paint's coming off, and I might take the lights off and strap them up here with some tie wrap or something, a bit of string, and see if I can paint this without taking it off, because it's quite a pig to take off. So that's what I might do. Another little job I'm doing is to do with this metal plate I fitted here, and this is to actually put stickers on when people send me them, you know, from their motorhome adventures. Because we're not called that anymore, we're not Talbot Express Herb Adventures, we're just George and Jane. So I'm going to try and get some new stickers done, put on here, but I'm going to remove this metal plate, and that's all that is a Phillips screwdriver. Interestingly, you can see how the wood's faded from that colour with the light. Yeah, it's quite a big difference. Anyway, it's not too bad. The front bumper on Herb is black, and it's a black theme for the motorhome, and so I'm sanding it down, and I'm not going to attempt to take it off, because I do know, because I've had it off so many times, it's an absolute pig to get off. So I'm sanding it down in situ, and it's going to get a coat of black paint. I've just tied up the LED lights for the time being out of the way while I sand it down. I use an electric sander, which is down there. It's 150 watt sander, and it's running from my inverter, which is a 500 watt inverter connected to the car, because there's no power at this site, only for vacuuming, which is right over the other side of the site over there somewhere. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's the front bumper, first coat of black paint. Actually don't look too bad. It's full of cracks because it's fiberglass. The bumper's actually underneath the steel bumper. This is like an air dam thing, and yeah, it's looking better. I've got to sort these lights out because they're getting a bit corroded, so they'll get painted as well when it goes back on. I'll paint them black so it all matches, and yeah, it looks a bit tidier now. Finished the wheel arch here, which I was working on. That's solid. I've got to underseal it underneath, which I'll have to do when I get the wheel off. Do the brake pipe. Yeah, it's coming on, slow but sure. I found another one of the diesel heater brackets rusted and corroded away. So if you've got a diesel heater, one of these Chinese ones, my advice is get some decent brackets, because they corrode away and quite badly. And I think it's 2 years now since I've had it. P-clip on the diesel heater rusted away, so I've cut the bolt off there. This is the bracket's okay, it's stainless steel, that's okay, but the P-clip's gone. I've got a P-clip which I can use from a spare one from the diesel heater, but it's very thin and it's not very good quality, and they want like £5 for one of these. Ridiculous. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and make a spare one, and this is a hose clamp, and I'm hoping there's enough metal, and it's thicker metal, to make one of those from this old hose clamp. So I'm going to have a go. What I'll do, I'll bend it so it's that shape, see if I can drill a hole in it. Now I've managed to drill the hole there. I've got to shape it like that one, like the good one. Almost got the shape right, but I need to get this off here. I'm going to cut it across there with a hacksaw, and I should be able to get the desired shape I want. And there we have it, a new P metal clamp for the diesel heater exhaust. That was like the original one, which is very thin gauge, very cheap, nasty, and this is the one I've just made. It's about nearly double the thickness in metal, and it's made from a hose clamp, so it's cost me about 40p, and I say they're about £5 for a P clamp for an exhaust for a Basto or whatever it's called, diesel heaters or Chinese heaters. So I've made them. Hooray!